Hi, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a Christmas themed yoga flow that will help keep you warm and feeling good during this very busy and cold Christmas period. I'm going to play Christmas music in the background to more of a Christmassy and jolly feel. I hope you enjoy. We will start in cross-legged, or if you can, in half lotus, where one leg goes on top of the other. And if this is also too easy, then you can take the other foot and come into full lotus. Or if cross-legged is just not good for you and it doesn't feel good, you can also try sitting on a block or a book to elevate your hips. Can make it more comfortable if you have tight hips, like this. Or just come and sit on your knees, like this. Wherever you are, let's start to mobilize the spine and the upper body. This class is going to have lots of flowing movements to keep you warm and your joints supple. Change direction. Make some big circles. Try and keep both sit bones on the floor equally. And change direction again. And then side to side, isolating the upper torso from the lower body, which is firmly grounded on the floor. And then forward and back, forward and back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as you come out, exhale as you come in. And then hands come out, inhale and exhale. Round your spine and hands come together. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, hands come together. Inhale. Good. And then come and walk your hands forward. Reach as far forward as you can. Rock from side to side. Opening up the hips, inner thighs, outer thighs, the glutes. Walk your hands to the right side, really stretch over. Walk your hands to the left side and really stretch over. And then inhale and exhale. The left hand goes to the right knee and look back. And also make some mobility movements over here. Some circles with the upper body and change direction a few times here. Inhale. Reach up and exhale, the right hand goes on the left knee and make some circles. One way and then the other way. Good. And then inhale and then inhale. Left arm comes up, reach over and make some circles here. You might feel the left hip unlock or start to feel a bit more loose. Change direction. And inhale, left arm comes up, and exhale, left hand to the right hand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and reach over to the right and just make some rolls with your upper body. Change direction and then change sides. Inhale, right arm comes up, slide the left hand down and make some circles here and change direction. Inhale, right arm comes back, open up your chest. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hands on the floor. Make some circles. Great. And then hands come behind you and then push your hips up and down. A few more times up, just small movements. Great. Come into all fours. Inhale, look up and exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down, back to neutral, and then shift from side to side, looking towards the right hip and then back to center, and then looking towards the left hip, back to center. Make some really big circles with the spine one way and the other way. and then back into all fours. Tuck the toes in, lift your knees up and push back, and then back to all fours. Do it again, back to all fours, lift the knees up, push, and this time hold here, and then straighten the legs. Come into a full downward facing dog. Walk the feet out like you're pedaling a bike, and then bend the left knee, look underneath the right arm, and then bend the right knee, look underneath the left arm. Great. And then going to start to awaken the legs, so leg lifts up and down, alternating the legs. Good. And then push back into downward facing dog. Shake it out, static shake, releasing and making all the muscles in the legs wobble and releasing the tension. Taking the right knee into your chest, knee down, and then bend and extend, flexing the knee joint. Good. And then lift that left knee up, and then come into a forward triangle. Then lift the knee up and both feet are facing the front. Bend the knee and extend. Look up and down, up and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then both feet still facing the front. Now let your upper body rest onto your front leg and take a few deep breaths here. Good. And then the left palm firmly on the mat next to your right foot, and then lift the right arm up into revolved triangle. Look up here. Try to maintain your balance. Take a few breaths, and then that hand comes back down, and then that front foot comes back into downward facing dog. Static shake, push back, take that left foot in between the hands, flex and extend at the left knee, straightening and bending that right leg. So inhale, forward look up, and exhale. Inhale, bend the knee, exhale, straighten the knee. Keep going a few times. Using your breath. Yoga is moving meditation. Using the breath as you move to guide your movements. And then straighten that front leg. Adjust so both feet are facing forward. And then rush your upper body onto your front leg. Take a few deep breaths here. Right hand places firmly on the floor. Left palm goes up. And take a few deep breaths in this extended triangle pose. Both feet come together. Take that right leg back. Shake it out. There's going to be a small mini vinyasa. The right foot comes in between the hands once again into a lunge. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale and come into revolved warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Great. And then hold it over here, really extending. So it's like a twist, you're facing forward. The right leg is in front. Inhale, exhale, and then come down. The left knee places gently on the mat. Take hold of the left foot. Hold the foot with both hands if you can. If your quad is a bit too tight, just stay here, that's fine. And hold this amazing quad stretch. So the key here is to tuck the pelvis in, and then you'll really feel your IT band being stretched. Place the foot firmly on the floor. Take your left arm up and reach over. If you can't reach, take a block and put your hand on the block and just rest the hand on the block. Put your weight on that hand and really reach over. And then you might gradually be able to touch the floor. Good. And then lift that foot back into downward facing dog. Static shake. Walk the feet. And then that left foot comes in into a lunge. Come into a nice lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale, bend the knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. A few more times. Good. Hold it here. And then gently drop that right knee on the floor. Take hold. Be careful not to lose balance. Take hold of that right foot. Bring it in. If you can't hold that right foot, just stay here. Maybe some small forward and back movements to kind of open up the inner thighs. The key is stretch. Remember to tuck the pelvis in. It adjusts the stretch to really stretch out the IT band, which most of us is very tight. It's the muscle that connects the lower body to the upper body. And then take your block if you have one. If not, you can just stay here. If you have the block, just lean on the block. It adjusts the stretch a bit, makes it a bit better. And then you may also be able to touch the floor, which I can't right now. Very stiff muscles today. And hands on the floor. Push back, shake it all out, take that right leg up, and then that knee comes in between the hands, knee on the floor. Walk your hands forward into pigeon. I'm going to do a few variations of pigeon pose. So tuck your toes in, lift the knee slightly to check if you've got your position right. Now notice where you feel a stretch when you do this. And then just keep that in mind as you put the knee back down. Untuck the toes. And then place your hands, your head onto your hands for a few breaths. And then slowly come up. With your left hand, take hold of that left foot and bring it in. So you can either stay here or you can come into this dancer's pose where your foot goes inside the elbow, fingers interlaced to look up. Good. Slowly place it back down and your leg comes back down. And just kind of shake out your hips a bit, readjust, and take that same foot, this time with the opposite arm. So your right arm, pull it in. Stretching it from a different angle. Similar muscles. Good, and then that goes back down. So now we're in like a standard traditional pigeon pose, but now try to parallel that right shin to the front wall, and just notice how that adjusts the stretch, that changes the stretch completely. Stretches a different part of your leg. And just try and hold that your foot in this position. This might be easier for you or harder for you, just depending on the structure of our bodies. We are all different. And then come down here. If you might be able to also, so the knee can come back in, that right arm goes around and takes hold of that right foot. So it's a little twist. Try and face the front. Great, and just shake it from side to side and lift back up into downward facing dog. Going to change legs now. Just take that left leg up, the knee comes in between the hands and come down onto the floor. Shake it from side to side. Arms on the floor. Palms on the floor. Just lay your head on the floor on top of your hands for a bit. Just lay your hands on top of your palms. and then walk it back up. So same arm and same foot. Take hold of that left foot and bring it in. Try and face the front. And stay here for a few breaths. Great, and then you can also come into dancer's pose. So just take that left arm over, interlace your fingers, and then look forward. Perfect, take that foot gently back down. So this time, opposite arm, opposite foot. Bring that foot in and hold it here for a few breaths. Good, and then back down. Now I'm going to slightly adjust the angle of this front leg. So the left shin is parallel to the front. Adjust yourself. Face forward and come down. Great. Tuck that front foot in a little bit. And then take that left arm over, take hold of that left foot and face forward. Stay here for a few breaths. Great, and then shake your hips from side to side. Back into downward facing dog, bend the knees, jump through, come back into seated. Open the legs wide and then stretch in the inner thighs. Walk your hands forward and just relax over here. Great. Walk yourself up. Hands either side of the right leg, flex the foot and come forward. Other side, hands either side of the left foot and come forward. Great. Now hands interlaced behind you and forward fold. Great. And then hands together, make some big circles with your upper body like you're stirring a cauldron or a big pot. So all the way as big as you possibly can and change direction. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Left hand goes under the left leg and then twist, look up. So press into the floor with your right palm and twist. And change sides. Great, feet come together into butterfly and fold forward. Good. Twist to the right side. Twist to the left side. Great. Come onto your front. Push up into cobra. Look up. And shake out your hips from side to side. Now we're going to roll over to the left side. And so left hand is straight. You might already feel a stretch across the side body, possibly, depending on how tight you are. But now take your right foot, cross it over the left leg and come in. And really try and straighten yourself. Really try and straighten your spine upwards. And then from here we're going to inhale, lift the hips, reach over to the left side and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, reach over, inhale and exhale. And then bring that back foot in and hold. Good. Change sides. So legs in line with the rest of your body. Hands under shoulder. Feel that stretch on your side body. And then take that top leg, bend it, flex the knee, left foot in. And sit tall, straighten the spine. And then the left hand comes up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more times. Inhale, reach over, exhale, come down. Inhale, reach over, exhale, come down. Inhale, reach over and down. Come back to child's pose. Sit onto your heels, shake it from side to side, and then reach over to the right side, make some circles with the upper body. And then back to center, make some circles here. Over to the left side, make some circles with the upper body. Good. And then back onto all fours and make some circles with the right hand, mobilizing that left shoulder and change direction. And then right palm on the back of your head, inhale, and exhale, elbow comes to hand. 5 times. Good. And then reach that right hand forward and then just gently place the side of your right cheek onto the floor. Good. And then back onto all fours. Make some circles with that left arm. And then change direction. Your left palm goes on the back of your head. Inhale and exhale, elbow to hand. Inhale, exhale. Good, and then reach that left hand forward and place that left cheek on the mat. Great, and then come to seated, coming to the end of this class now. Take that right leg, hug it into your chest and cradle it like a baby. Rock it from side to side and then take hold of that right foot in the front of you, bring it out and then back to center. The left hand goes across and take hold of that right foot from the outside and then look behind you. And the right hand takes hold of that right foot and look towards the left side and come back down. Take that left leg into your chest, hug it from side to side. Extend that front leg. Take hold of that foot with your right arm and look behind you. And then change arms, look towards the right side. Good. And then, so take your left leg over the right leg. Aim to get them on top of each other. They're not going to come fully on top, but just that's the aim. And then make some circles with the spine. And change direction. Good. And then reach forward. And come back up. Change your legs around. So this time the left leg is on the floor, the right leg is on top. And make some circles. Change direction. Good, and then reach forward. Great. And now the last stretch. Baby pose. So take hold of the outside of the feet, and rock from side to side. Great, legs come together, feet on the floor, knees are bent. Gently drop the knees to the right side. And look towards the left arm. Good. Back to center. This time drop the knees to the left side. And look towards the right arm. Great. Come back to center. You can also legs in eagle pose. So legs cross, left knee on top of right leg. And then drop the knees to the right side. Great. Come back up, change legs. Right leg over the left. And drop them over to the left side. Good. And now we are in Shavasana. So if you can just relax here for a minute or so. Just really imagine your body is fully relaxed. Consciously lowering the heart rate by slowing down the breathing and imagining the tension from your body is just getting washed away with your breath. Good. Hug your knees towards your chest. Make some circles with your knees. And change direction. And then knees forward and back. Walk in the knees. And then rock forward and back. Really big rocks coming all the way up and all the way down. And then come to seated. And that's the end of the class. Hope you have a great Christmas, a great Christmas holiday break, whatever you're up to. Namaste.